And the other joy about this is just remembering that if, as a team, we want to be successful, if we tap into DISC and we think about how we can use this model to get really good outcomes, is if our decision-making process is that we are successful, we ensure people have a good experience, that they feel safe, and that we're compliant, then they're pretty good decisions. But in order to do that, you have to manage your system. You have to design a process for decision-making to ensure that you capture the needs of the whole group, which means that dominant people and influencers can't make fast decisions without enough information. But also there are timelines and there's a process so that compliance and security people don't slow the process down to the point where we don't make a decision. So you need to work that through. And it's incredibly valuable to, once you've put that in place, to make that happen. So I always operate on the basis that when in doubt, use more fluff. So, and when I say that, I just mean people before task. And the way you do that is you just ask people, how are you? How are you? Did you have a good weekend? How's your dog going? Whatever it is, but you see the person first and then you talk about the task. If you do that, now if you're working with somebody who's high D, high C, and you know that and you've got a really strong relationship, you know you don't have to go there. But when in doubt, always, always, always add fluff. Add fluff, because that way the person will feel seen, and you will ensure that anybody who is got high I or high S is having their needs met in that moment. They are seen as a person, and then we can talk about the task. You don't have to have a long chat. You don't have to go into, long stories, but just a quick, how are you going? How are you? What did you do? I see you as a person. I know you have a life that's not just about work. Can be really, really valuable. I can tell you that from my work as a mediator, the reality that I see day in, day out is that what people want more than anything in the whole wide world is to be seen, heard, and appreciated. And we can use DISC really effectively to achieve that outcome. Because when we see somebody's a high D and we know that they like fast, short, dot point information, that helps them feel seen and valued. If I tell you that I need lots of information and I need to slow this down, then if you give that to me, I will feel valued. If you don't give it to me and you keep providing me with dot points, then I'm not going to feel valued. I'm going to get increasingly stressed because I might make mistakes and I'm going to slow the whole thing down. So use DISC as a really powerful tool to achieve better outcomes. So that's it. So answer the questions attached to this process, and I look forward to exploring this with you further.